I am making a big old pot of beans and greens, topped with a runny egg, served with a wedge of camembert. To start, I'm just removing the stems off of a bunch of kale. And I like a sturdier green with my beans because beans are mushy in a good way, but the sturdy green gives something to chew on, a little bit more texture. Chard is also really nice with beans. I'll set these aside and add a good drizzle of oil to my pan to make some garlic chips. I'll fry them for just a couple of minutes until they're toasted and crisp. They go pretty quickly since they're so thinly sliced. Being pregnant kind of eliminates a lot of the ways that you're able to eat eggs. Anytime there's a runny yolk, so soft-boiled eggs in a basket, the love of my life. I'm ready to reintroduce the runny yolk into my life. While these are still oily, I'll sprinkle them with a little salt and set them aside. Back in my pot, in this good garlicky infused oil, use it to cook up 1 yellow onion that's chopped. I'll chop up about 2 tablespoons worth of pickled peppers. Since beans are so creamy, they take well to some bright acidity. The rules of beans are similar to the rules of greens. You need something a little spicy, a little acidity, and lots of garlic, and then they'll be so good. I'll toss these in so that they can soften along with the onions. Add some of this brine. Never want to get rid of pickle brine. It's such a good ingredient for salad dressings, stews. Give this a stir. And now I can start to pile in my greens. Season with another pinch of salt. And then some water will help the greens continue to soften. So I'll pour in 1 cup of water and then wait until this kale makes room for the remaining ingredients. It's easy to eat so many greens when you cook them down like this. These greens have softened, they're nice and bright, they've made room for the beans. 2 cans of rinsed cannellini beans are so creamy and mild. And then some heavy cream for richness. And a dollop of Dijon mustard adds that nice zing. Okay, I'll stir this around. I'll season with another good pinch of salt and some black pepper. And just allow all of these flavors to meld and come together. This can simmer for a few minutes. It can simmer for an hour. So this is another reason why I love making beans and greens, because if Nick is out in the field and has no idea when he's gonna be done at the end of his day, these can just keep on the stove warm until he gets home. I'm just looking for this liquid to thicken slightly and become saucy. I just want everything to mush together and hug each other and become friends. Okay, this is looking saucy and wilty and good. I'll remove it from the heat and finish it with that squeeze of lemon. Both beans and greens love lemon. And it's important to add it at the end because if you simmer it for too long, it could kind of taste bitter. Okay, time to plate it up with all of its accessories. Plop of beans. I want to make sure to get some of that creamy sauce at the bottom. I'll nestle in a few more peppers. Sprinkle on garlic chips. Get my soft-boiled eggs here. These have been boiled for 6 minutes, meaning they'll be super yolky. Oh, how I missed a runny yolk while pregnant. Sprinkle with a good pinch of flaky salt, some black pepper, nestle in some toast. And then the only thing better than scooping beans up onto buttery toast is scooping beans up onto buttery toast that also has a layer of camembert smeared onto it. So camembert is a creamy cheese. It's kind of like brie, but earthier and slightly funkier. What kind of cheese do you use to lure a bear out of a tree? Come on, bear. I'll leave the dad jokes to Nick. Okay, I'm too tempted. Egg yolk break. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, that's such a pretty orange yolk. Chickens are happy right now. And then scoop up a little bit of everything. Okay, this is best eaten in pretty big sloppy bites. Wish me luck. I'm getting the funky camembert, that perfect egg yolk, the little bit of spiciness and the kale and beans. Oh, I've missed you.